Hello? Is anybody out there? Can you hear me? Oh, it's been a long time since we've done this here. I actually didn't know how to go live. Had to Google how to live stream on YouTube. Y'all ready for this? Let's get involved. Hi. How we doing, everybody? Welcome back! The live stream is live. We're back on the old YouTubes. For one night only. As I was sat here. Oh boy, you wouldn't believe how hard I've been working for the past, well, 24 hours. Was up all night working on today's video. My family have gone to America, had to drive them to the airport, had 3 hours sleep, drove them to airport, came back, got back to work on the video, got it online just in time for the embargo to lift. And with my work done, I was like, right, weekend! Let's have some beer, let's have some fun. But I was hanging out in the Honor and Glory live stream, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, we've just launched our rebrand, we've just launched our side channel. For why not? For old time's sake. Go wild, go crazy. Oh my god! Exactly. That's the energy we want right now. Oh my god! We've gone live. Don't expect anything fancy, don't expect anything outstanding. We're here to vibe. We're here to have a knife time. A knife time? It's like a nice time, but more deadly, I suppose. There's a lot of you in the chat already. Hi, welcome on in. Titanic, Raphael, Seal Bloxy, Historic Productions, Jordan Pinto! Jordan Pinto! Exactly. Jordan Cassidy, Derek Borger, Amorian, Gagalava, Shamark. Sorry if I said your name wrong. There's a lot of people here. Hi, Matthew Griffin, Axo, Nico Boy's here. We love Nico Boy. Hey. Dat Floof! Sorry, got very excited. There's a lot of people here. Hi. Gary Thompson. Hello, you beautiful bastard. I love your face. Hello. Oh my god, gorgeous view. It's not a bad view, is it? It's not a bad view. So cool. Angle Wabi, welcome on in. Oh, the old Titanic videos I used to watch is crazy. Average nugget enjoyer. Random Shooters here! We love Random Showing very much. Yes, we do. Practically the woman of my dreams. Hi, Shiny. Sorry, I'll calm down. Noob Waffle! Oh, please, no stabbing. Okay, just because you asked, I won't stab anybody. Hi. Side channel, can I get a link, please? Dat Floof! What do you mean? Where have you been? Yesterday's video, today's video. I've been talking non-stop. Right, everyone. Right, hang on. Right, let's do this now. All together for Noob Waffle. Noob Waffle needs the help. Oh, really? I need the help here, really. Yes, me. Yes, it's me. It's the Spammals show, after all. For Mr. Banana Shakes. Yes. Right, check it out. So if you haven't watched yesterday's video, if you haven't watched today's Titanic video, there's been some changes and shake-ups here. Titanic and Stormworks and all of that jazz are back on the channel. I am moving the horror games and the random indie horror games away to a second channel so that they stand a chance at thriving but out of the shadow of Titanic and Stormworks, a place where they can become their own videos. But I need your help, okay? I need your help. I need everyone's help. Can you all help Spammals out? Yeah? Boom. So we've got a side channel, a second channel. It's called Spammals Extra. All the goodness that we used to post on the main is now being posted over there. Titanic and Stoneworks is going to come back over here. And everyone's happy there. Everyone's happy. Yep. I see you love Maro in the chat. You're heckin' amazing, love Maro. Liam Francis. What's up, dude? Welcome on in. Hypersonic. Hi. I subscribed. Deathloaf, you're a legend. What are we up to now? We've just hit 600 subscribers.
This guy's a hacker. This guy's a hacker.
Exactly, dude. 600 subscribers. We need 400 more. So you know what to do. Spamily unite. Spamily conquer. Tell your friends. Tell your friends to tell their friends. We're going to start posting videos there in the very, 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 very near future. There's already one uploaded, but I kind of want the first video to be a bit more of a banger rather than kind of a normal video, as it were. So I'm gonna work up something extra special and fun for you. As for schedules, there's no schedule. I'll be making videos as and when I can. But I'm going to do my best to make sure you get at least one video a week. Who knows, maybe on weekends we could start doing some cheeky little live streams. Huh? Maybe. Extra just earned a sub from Thai Kiwi. You're a legend! Firm Mr. Banana Shakes. Eric Larson, I'm subbed for 2 years. Well, thank you very much, Eric Larson. The Roblox gamer. Dear God, it's him. Spammals will rule... No, oh no. We will never rule YouTube, nor would I want to. Is this a loading screen? No, I'm in game. Sorry, I should actually play the game. You are absolutely right. Right, so welcome back to Titanic. Decide whatever you want, Spams. Oh, I will. Hi. Alright, pop. Go through that door. Oh, no. I'm not bringing back my collection videos. At least not for the foreseeable future. No. You may have seen from today's video, there's no face camera anymore on Spammals main. The reason for that is I can produce videos a lot faster. Why is that important? Because I have no free time in my life. So anything that allows me to create the videos for you faster means I can get videos into your hands a lot faster. We're gonna have you! Hang on, for old time's sake. Everybody, clap your hands together. Clap your hands. Here we go. Bridge. I'm joking. Hang on. Bridge wing review. There you go. It happened. Now I'd give this bridge wing review a 10 out of 10 bridge wings. It's what every bridge wing wishes it could be. I'm almost crying seeing this. Oh my God, that's blue from my kid. Give me a kiss of it. I don't kiss strangers. Historical truth. No. Severus Greba. Game time. Hi. Grace Wang. Hey Spammals, I've been sub for 4 years now. Thank you very much for the 4 years of support. Is that the Olympic? Yes, let's just say it is. There you go. So if you haven't seen today's video, make sure you watch it. I put a lot of work into it. Captain Smith makes an appearance and everything. It's incredibly funny. Incredibly awesome. It's one of my best comedy I've ever done. Anyways. I've already covered some of the main areas that I wanted to see in this demo. And I want to make it clear, I'm not trying to steal the thunder away from vintage. Oh, thank you for the £2 there, Axel Entertainment. Absolute legends. I want to make it absolutely clear, I don't want to steal the thunder away from Vintage Digital Revival and their live stream. This is their day. I'm simply a guy hanging out with my peoples. Massive thank you to Derek over at Vintage Digital Revival. He got me, I've been liaisoning with him for a little while now. Trying to get my hands on this demo copy as early as I possibly can, and we got it early, and we started working on it, and I shouted at him a lot. Shouted at him quite a lot. Literally, like, about 10 minutes before their live stream was about to start, I was like, yo, give me photos, I need photos right now, give me a photo. So he went and got his media guy to go get some photos just for me. This is the best day of my life. Good work, Spammals. Thank you very much, Axel. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yay.
Donations are never expected, but greatly appreciated. Right, Daz Rankin, welcome on in. I haven't heard that sound in a long time. What just happened? I stream on Twitch, in case you guys don't know. So I'm used to those alerts over there. This is literally a prehistoric alert from when we used to YouTube live stream. I don't know what happened. Hang on, let's go to the recent alerts. Was not expecting that. One hour ago, Andrew Kroll pledged £25 via Patreon. Absolute legends.
Yay.
Richard Tanksenon and Mr. Monkey98 subscribed. Thank you both very much. And the super chat of £2 from Axe Entertainment 2 minutes ago. Absolute legend. So was that what made the sound? It was. That is such an old alert. Okay, I'm gonna leave it off, but I'll hear the noise. Wow, that's a blast from the past. Anybody else remember that sound? See, if you guys didn't know, I stream on Twitch 5 days a week, mostly playing a game called Sea of Thieves. It's a pirates game about pirates, and I'm a pirate and I do stuff. Right, so I've already done my main tour. I'm gonna walk around the boat. If there's anywhere in particular you want to go see, the Discord link doesn't work, it's probably for the best. I'm going to be sorting out Discord in the near future. It's going to have a bit of a revamp and a bit of a mission statement update, so don't worry about joining the Discord just now. We'll get around to that in a little bit. It's heckin' old, Nico Boy. It's like 2017 old. That's how old that alert is. Stormworks is a good game if you love ships. Stormworks is interesting. It's got a lot of creator community that really keeps that game alive. I see they've updated it a fair bit since I last played, so I don't really know what to expect going back into it. Nostalgia brings a tear to my eye. Oh my god. Right, let's jump onto the bridge. Well, the wheelhouse, I suppose. Welcome back to Titanic, everybody. Yes, yes. Look to the left. Yes, look to the right. Marvelous. Yes, 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 yes. I haven't played a Titanic demo like since the last time we recorded one, which was probably a good year ago. That's cool. I don't recall this NW thing here before. Oh, we got a Burke ship's log, I suppose. So I'm a dummy. I did my whole recording not knowing I could zoom in. And I was watching the live stream. James Panker was like, oh yeah, you can zoom in with this. I was like, god dang it. I must fear the Fetch accent again. You're damned right you must. You're damned right. This was cute. I saw this in the video. We spoke about it already. Vintage Digital Revival. Royal United States Developers. First settings of the additional... I didn't come here in the video, so this is actually some kind of premium content for the live stream. Yes, yes, yes. Please go to the wireless room, Spammals. On my way! Spammals, away! Damn, Zoom is indeed cool. Zoom! How far can we go? Oh, we're still going, boys. It's as far as we can go. So yes, welcome to the wireless room, everybody. I always find it weird how there's like, well, there's no roof. It's kind of just a cavity over the top. If you're farting and you sleep over here, you know, just and all that jazz. You guys over here like, yo, could you stop sending messages? You stink. So all the goodness over here. Yes, the ship's Marconi number thingy thing MGY. You know what I mean. If you're expecting a historical, accurate tour, then look no further than not here, because I'm just going to goof around and have a nice time. Hey. Cool distant stations, press plunger. I don't recall this. I don't recognize or remember that. Are we enjoying the music? It's the songs I used in the video today. Because if I turn... This is music I'm playing. If I turn my music off... This demo is really quiet. It's like being at your grandma's house and you can just hear the ticking of the clock on the wall. So this is the silent room. Do you guys remember? Like about, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 years ago, there was a serious push and a serious effort to take a submarine down because like this roof is collapsing and well, there's a hole opening up and stuff. And so they wanted to come down and they wanted to actually recover these panels. Recover, like, I don't know what else. But they wanted to take these things. And there was this whole argument of yes versus no. And then I don't think it happened. Well, I know it didn't happen. But, like, I think it went to, like, a court. And a judge was like, thou shalt not touch it. And they was like, yay! So this is Unreal Engine 5. Oh, that's a lot of echo. This is Unreal Engine 5, allegedly. It's perhaps the very first thing I've ever played in Unreal Engine 5. Captain Smith's kind of day-roomy, loungy, placey things in there. What I like is like the changing of exposures and stuff. So you're here, and it's kind of like a dull, dimly lit kind of corridor of sorts. By the way, look at this. You've got this kind of brass roly-poly thing to there. Yeah. And you step outside, and it's like your eyes go, ah! And you can see lots of things outside. Hey, music. Do you want to play that song again? There you go. So there's loads of loading screens in this game. There's demo, I should say. Loads of loading screens. It's not just one continuous model. By breaking it down into bite-sized chunks, it makes sure that people with lower-end machines have a better chance at enjoying themselves. I love how they recovered the horns, though, and let people hear the voice of one more time. Yee, yee, yee. Don't forget your boy Spammals puts out the world-exclusive video showing the recording and sounding of those whistles. Yeah, 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 yeah. The lighting really is outstanding now. It's come a long way, hasn't it, over the years, over the last like 12, 13, 14 years. I'm for savage in certain things, but that seemed like too much. Spammals, play Roblox Titanic, please. It's so detailed. I'm probably not going to jump into Roblox, but we'll see. Never say never. I'm not... At this point, anything's possible. Everything has changed. This game would be very cool in VR. It's going to happen. They're adding VR in the future. Can you start playing Universe Sandbox? Have you heard of that game? I have heard of it. I've never played it, though. Passepartout incoming. Did you know, Spammals, these small deck circles down by the deck on the boat deck actually lead to skylights in some first-class cabins? Dear God. Alexi Blank, you're bloody wonderful you are. Please get to the ship's gym if they have it. Okay, we'll head that way now. Right. With the full game, will the full game have a sinking Titanic or just to walk around in exploration, or is that information unknown? That's a very good point. I don't know what's public and what's not. I have asked and spoke about that exact topic. Fuck it, you know? Fuck about, find out. You know, that lovely graph. At present, obviously over the years, Honor and Glory has promised or pledged or committed to doing, well, everything. They're going to give you everything in the entire world on every platform possible, and it's going to be amazing. Right. So, they learned a lesson after doing that about over-promising and to walk it back and to kind of ground themselves in the reality. And I believe at this point, they've got stepping stones. So right now, the mission is simply to get the ship 100% rebuilt. And then whatever happens after that, happens after that. So as far as I'm aware, the ship sinking is something that they would like to have, but it is not currently something they're working towards because they're trying to build the ship still. Like I said, it's one step at a time. They've spent years promising the moon and back again. I really respect them for like just kind of grounding themselves, going, no, we're just going to work on this bit, and then we'll tackle whatever comes afterwards. Hey, I don't know about you guys. I like doing this, right? I like kind of just finding places to stand. You know, not your standard places. There's a bazillion like photographs and screenshots from like this exact spot, but you go somewhere, you know, off the beaten track, like right here in the corner, you know, and like you kind of take in these views that you never really see before. You can see the ship from a whole different perspective, a whole different angle. I like doing little things like that. It's not much, but it's honest work. Will you ever do World War II content? Yes, I will. The demo is launching soon. Daz writes, the live stream went live at 9, so 11 PM UK time in 7 minutes. I believe the public download link will go live, so everyone at home can have a go. I'm not sure if there's like a Patreon first wave or not. The patrons maybe already have it. Oh, they got the shutters on the window on this one. That view's cool. I like little things like that, you know? Trying to recreate some famous photographs that could be interesting. That sounds like a video idea. Get out of my head. I was watching some of your older Stormworks content earlier. Well, thank you very much, Liam. I appreciate the support. How late will the stream be tonight? This is completely unplanned, unscripted. This is just happening. The stream is happening. And here we are. What made you change your mind about Titanic? I'm a firm believer of changing your opinion on things based on data. So we did Titanic for like 5 years, right? And I felt upset because the Titanic videos would always do really well, but I felt like I wasn't supported in any other area. You know, all the horror games and that lot would always do terrible in comparison. That's not your fault. You're watching the content you want to watch. You know, that's you. That's what you do. That's what we all do. So I was wrong. I was wrong to feel kind of scolded, but I did feel a bit bitter. Like I felt like I wasn't supported. So I was like, enough Titanic. I'm going to focus on what creatively makes me happy, in spite of the numbers. And I hoped. The plan was over the years. I had hoped. As time went on, we would grow another audience that was happy with the horror games and stuff I was doing. But after 2 years, not a single thing changed. After 2 years, people are still literally every single day commenting, do Titanic, do Stormworks, please come back. And after 2 years of trying, it just wasn't working. And to continue down that road would just be insanity. To do the same thing over and over, expecting a different result, and like, you're never going to get that different result, like, that's just insanity. So I was like, well, I tried. Let's go back to what works. Let's go back to Titanic. But that's why I'm splitting the horror content onto a new channel. I feel some of the problems we've had is that the Titanic and Stormworks and stuff like that became too popular on my channel. So the algorithm, you know, it's like the algorithm is like a drug addict, right? It's like, ooh, it loves those positive hits. More of that, please. More of that, please. So whenever I'd upload something that wasn't that, the algorithm was like, hey, what are you doing? Stop that. No, bring the other thing back. So I feel like this channel is cursed. Not cursed, but kind of, it's already locked into its ways. And to change the algorithm would really take a monumental, massive hit. So that's why we're moving the horror games onto a different channel. Because on Spammals Extra, and if you guys can all do me a favor and please make sure, if you haven't already, please go subscribe on my second channel, Spammals Extra. Because that's where I'm going to be posting the horror games and stuff going forwards. The hope and dream is that's a fresh channel. That's a clean slate. So maybe those videos that would not do well on the main channel, maybe, just maybe, they might do better over there. So this way, everyone gets what they want. You guys get your Titanic and Stormworks videos back. The horror games and other things start to reach more people. Everyone wins. I want to check out more Teardown. Not for the main campaign. I'm not doing the campaigny stuff. But, the community supporting that game, much like Stormworks, I've seen some really crazy creations that I want to go blow up. Look at these coils. So these are the motors above the elevator shaft. This is what pulls up and down the elevators. It's good to have some variety in the types of games that you play, keep things fresh. Indeed. Indeed. Yeah, true. Titanic could not. It's still fun. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You should do some collabs, maybe with Jesse Gillette. I was thinking of reaching back out. I'll say back out. I never did reach out. I'm internet friends with Komodo Gaming. We've never really spoken, but we are friends with each other on Twitter and stuff. I was thinking about reaching out to him once I'd kind of settled back into the direction we're going now. I was thinking of reaching out to Komodo and seeing if he'd be willing to take a chance on a wild Spammals. People are spamming because they think it's going to get what they want, but all it does is make me ignore them harder. Silly Billies. Daniel does stuff. You're being a silly Billy. Everyone point at Daniel does stuff. Silly Billy! Silly Billy! Silly Billy! Silly Billy! Daniel does stuff. Silly Billy! Silly Billy! Ho! Look at that silly Billy. Oh my god, what a silly Billy. As you can tell, I don't care. We're here for a good time, and I'm having a good time. I love the faceplant required to the door. Isn't that how it worked? You go up to the door, like, hop, hop, just like that. It wakes me up, and modding gets done. Exactly. Say it. That's the wrong button. Silly Billy. Silly Billy. Silly Billy. Daniel does stuff. Silly Billy. Silly Billy. What have we started? What have this chat become? I am an expert at face planting doors myself. Amazing stuff there. Can I go grab a beer real quick? I want to go get a beer. There's one in the fridge. There's only one left. And I want it. So I'm going to go grab it real quickly. Yeah. Oh, this park is somewhere very nice. Right. I want you to count how many books there are. I know how many are there. When I come back, I want accurate answers. I'll be 1 second, my friends. back! I'm back! Hi, I'm back. Did you miss me? 137, 153. 9 times 15, 64. I haven't a clue how many books are here. Did you guys actually count? Oh, I feel rude. I haven't a clue how many books there are. I haven't a clue. I'm sorry. Was that mean of me? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everyone seems very passionate, though. There are 135 books, Spammals. Beep boop. That sounds about right. Right. Let me crack open the Budweiser. Hang on, hang on. Oh. This all sounds like math. But you said you knew! I lied. I'm sorry. It was a joke. I have been bamboozled. That is tasty. That's some tasty, tasty, tasties. Right. How many people are here right now? I have no idea how to even check. It's 109 people here. Well, thank you all for popping in spontaneously. I hope you're doing well. That's cute. Right, so first class lounge. I've still not gone up there. I really want to go up north here in England to Alnwick or Alnwick. Alnwick, yes, Alnwick it's called. I really want to go visit the White Swan Hotel, and I want to go to their first class Olympic lounge. You know, they've got. There's a lot of black on that. Is that just a bug? I think that's like a rendering bug or something. That doesn't seem quite right. It's like it's been slightly charred. What the fuck?
Hey.
Was a Warhammer with 100 Australian dollars? The A before the dollar sign means it's Australian, right? Dude, thank you so freaking much. That's completely unexpected. Completely unexpected. Thank you very much, my man. Thank you so very much. That's huge. Normally on Twitch, I'd sing a sea shanty or something, but it feels inappropriate here. I don't know. Do you guys want to hear a sea shanty? Do you want to hear a sea shanty? Oh no, this sounds very un-Titanic. Sean, do I do a sea shanty? You guys into sea shanties? They're kind of awesome. I'm just getting my playlist open. Okay. Ah, this is perfect. This is perfect. Okay, I got a themed. Oh no, put that song away. I've got a perfect song for this. It's called "Pride of the White Star Line" by The Longest. Thanks, everybody. That was for our friend Wazza Warhammer for the 100 Australian dollar donation. Absolute legends. That was our friends, the Longest Johns. They're professional sea shanty singers traveling the world. They've just come back from America and Canada. They're heading back out there, I'm sure, in no time at all. A great shanty, Spammals. It's a nice one, isn't it? Chronicling the Olympic class liners. We do not need a club remix, our models. Calm it down. I'll go to the barbershop in a little minute. Look! I cut this out of today's video. But I'm still in the book. That's me! Mr. Daniel Smith. A party of 2 at 6:30. I'm table 32. Table number 32. Yeah, 32. All right. There's no table numbers on these tables. So, give me one quick second here to bring up a deck plan to see if I can get a number plan. Are we going on a date, are we now, Sean? Oh my gosh. Take you to the best place in town. I'm all turned around. All turned around. Right. Table 32, I think I was. Yes. 22. Ah! Oh, Shani, we got a lovely table, you and I. A lovely table. Check it out. Right. Here's my table. And Sean's table. We're in the corner over here. Look at this. This is my table with Shani. Yes. Got a lovely table. Ba. I mean, I do expect the best. You know that unsinkable ship would do. I'll take it. That's a real nice seat. This is completely unacceptable. I want a date with Spammals. But RandomStuffs. Shani's like super cute and everything. Wah. Oh, so fancy. So I saw in a loading screen that there's like there was an area from like looking into this area. I saw this. This is a bit weird. Welcome to the other side of the mirror. I'm cute too, Spammals. I'm sorry, RandomStuffs. I'm sure you are. Hello, I'm your waiter. What would you like? Mate, I can't afford anything. I'll take a bottle of water. But make it look like it's a fancy bottle of water. So romantic. I'm so happy to be here, Spammy. Mr. Charles Carraway, I appreciate you very much. Spammals, will you marry me? If you like, you could buy the ring. I'll pass for now, Keelan M 2006. I'll pass for now. At the barbershop, they still haven't decorated it. Oh my gosh, there should be like loads of toys and bunting and flags and just kind of it doubled. You come for your fancy haircut, obviously. You're on the big date with Sean, you gotta have a fancy haircut. But you'd also come here to buy your toys and stuff like that. Your accessories. Yum, yum, yum. I am your father. No, you're not. You're silly bitty. My captions says babbles instead of Spammals. Oh yes, the valet's saloon, or the maids and valet's saloon. Yes, yes, yes. Very fancy. Various to fancies. I can't cut. What? Why do you think I can cut your hair? Have I ever expressed a desire to be a hairdresser? Yeah, this is new. I didn't catch this earlier. This is pretty dope. So we've got a serving window, and we've got some lovely plates out with like some, well, danishes and scones and stuff. I'm joking. So am I. Don't take anything I'm saying seriously, apart from my undying love for RandomStuffs. Stop calling me silly! Stop! I'm sorry, Daniel. I'll stop. Oh, we can go in here! Everyone calm down. I've discovered something. This is where Mr. Gibbs spends his afternoons. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, look at that. The graphic is inverted. It should say Wide Star Line, but instead it says Enil Rats Hetwap. Give food. I don't know what we're serving. What we're serving? Something's weird about this cup. Yeah, when I was like big into my Maritime collection, in case you guys didn't know, I have a Maritime collection. I've got paperworks, brochures, passenger lists, abstract of log cards and whatnot, and some fixtures. I've got some bits of Titanic. Legitimately, I have some bits of Titanic. The next thing I really wanted to get was some White Star Line China. This is the Wisteria set, and I really wanted to get a couple of examples of the sets. Like, it was quite expensive, and that was 10 years ago. It's probably more expensive now. The one thing about collecting Maritime history is that as each year goes past, it gets older and older, and it gets more and more expensive. But I always wanted to have a plate, a saucer, a cup. It's not happening now. Like, I'm not in a position to get any now. But someday, if I ever get to move out, I don't want replicas, I want the real thing. But someday, if I ever get to move out and get a place of my own, someday, if I ever make a name for myself, someday, if I make my parents proud of me, maybe, just maybe, I could buy myself my own piece of China. Okay. Okay, well, what's... Well, I'll back into the corridor. Oh! Oh, hang on. Oh, because there's cabins. I'm thinking to myself, this corridor feels like a gargantuan waste of space. But it's not, because there's cabins either side of it. And while they could fill it in, what, they're going to turn it into a cupboard? No. It is what it is. Salad Man, welcome on in. Hi. My prized possession is a passenger list that mentions Titanic. Nice one. Yeah, like any passenger list, like from what, 1909 through 1911, are most likely going to mention, Titanic building now and stuff like that. Ooh! I didn't see this earlier. Everyone calm down. I found something, okay? I found something. This is weird. I like it, but it's weird. Mate, their textures are insane. That glass is like photo-real, man. Hamburger, $70, grilled cheese, $8, steak, $13. Oh my god. Yeah, the colors in this room just are really, really random. Well, not random, just unexpected. Look at the ceiling. If I come over here a second and look up. All of the colors in this room are very unexpected. It's not really a color scheme I feel like I've seen. Oh, we can go Quake Vision here. It's almost like you could touch it. Obviously, I've seen these beds before. Maybe in black and white. Like, this is kind of where the camera would normally kind of go. Maybe in black and white, like, the room would be more familiar. But in color like this, it really hits differently. Spirits of Railways with a £50 donation.
Hey.
Big boat le epic. Mate, thank you very much for your heckin' donation, dude. That's huge. Again, completely unexpected. I didn't go live this evening expecting anyone to turn up, let alone people to donate. Thank you very much, my friend. But it seems only fair I sing you a sea shanty as well. But we can't sing that one again, because I'm not going to repeat the song. Can I sing you my favourite sea shanty? Well, hang on, there's a... Oh... Spirited Railways. Would you like to hear a sea shanty? You decide. Yes. Okay, right. Just before I hit play on this track, I just want to quickly finish. My thought process. Obviously, in black and white, you lose all sense of color, and things are just kind of dark and light. But seeing it in color really just hits differently. You look at these shades are in pink, but the wall is a dark purple. But then it's got gold accents. But then we got light baby blue accents with cream accents, like. Purple, gold, cream, pink, and then a random, like, baby blue with a green carpets. Like, it's like the decorators and say, what color would you like in this room, sir? Oh, yes, please. I don't understand. I asked which color. All of the colors, please. All the colors. Oh, all of the colors. Right. I'm gonna put this song on called Nantucket. It's nothing to do with Titanic and stuff, but it's kind of related because of the Nantucket lightship that the Titanic and that would have passed as they entered New York. dedicated to Spirit of Railways for their very epic donation. Thank you very much for the donation, my friends. Hope you're all enjoying the shanties. There's plenty more shanties where they came from. Well, I see we've let ourselves into a very, very, very fancy cabin over here. You see what we're looking at here? Look how bright and airy this room is. Imagine being able to afford this room. Imagine money. You know, like Titanic, the most luxurious ship of its time. Until the point it sank, and then it was no longer the most luxurious. But while afloat, you couldn't get anywhere nicer in the whole world. And just imagine you were wealthy enough to be able to book these cabins out. Like, there's no reason to really ever leave. I mean, you would, for social normities. You'd go into dinner. Dinner was a very public affair. It was about being seen and being recognized and stuff like that. But really, you didn't really need to if you were in these places. You got everything you need here. But this room, it legitimately looks like a photograph. The light reflecting off the wall panels, the quality of the wall panels, the gloss. The textures are just insane. That blue and the red color combination, I hate it. The blue and the red? What, I mean, they're kind of framing on the floor here, I guess? Or that other room. I would legit steal things from that cabin. Rule number 1, never admit to your crimes. Rule number 2, never write them down. Of course, I'd give Random Sherm the double bed and I would take the single bed. I'm a gentleman after all, a gentleman. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know why me and Sean are now dating in this imaginary world. Sorry, Shani, if this is getting weird. They didn't take a blowtorch to the wood in this room. Ah, Wellerman. Wellerman is kind of the one song I always refuse to play. I hated how hyped Wellerman became. Everything in this demo pops. I would not steal anything from that cabin, I mean, exactly. Yes, yes, yes. I'll take Sean's spot. No, nigger boy, down, nigger boy. It's making me chuckle. That's what I do. Some guys make girls woo and flew and like, ooh. Me, I make them chuckle. I'll sleep in the tub. Bring back House Flipper. Maybe I will. Oh. Is that a horse with wing? Someone riding a horse, I guess? But vacation with Spammals. Oh, we got some money down here. Oh, look at the look at the serial number. A fake dollar. The serial number is a fake dollar. You know what? I think this is the first time we've actually gotten into the purser's office, isn't it? Am I wrong? In the previous demos, we were always kind of just stuck back here, right? Oh my god, it's the bearded pixel, everybody. Gonna have to love and leave you, Spammals. Hope you have a great rest of the stream. Love your face. I didn't see you as here, Bearded Pixel. Hello. Everybody, Bearded Pixel's a fellow streamer over on Twitch. A very good friend of the Spamily. Fellow pirate and Sea of Thieves. Yarr.
Hey.
Why do all the windows look like somebody licked them? Well, these are frosted windows. Spammals, you literally was my childhood. I can't believe I'm witnessing you in live. A true honor. Well, Kobe, Marlo, I'm glad I could be there for you and put a smile on your face maybe from time to time. I've never been on a ship because nothing compares to these old ships. I mean, yes and no. I love cruise ships. I've been on, well, somewhere between 12 and 15 cruises now. I've already lost count. I've been to the Mediterranean a couple of times. I've been up and down Europe. I want to do the Caribbean and the Americas. I really want to do that. Cruising's amazing. As beautiful as Titanic is, like, in terms of entertainment, there's kind of, don't lick the windows, indeed. In terms of entertainment, like, there's the swimming pool or the squash courts, and then there's eating food. Like, sure, modern cruise ships may not have as much elegance as this, although Cunard line ships still kind of do. But, they make up for it in other areas. They've still got fancy rooms. It's not like you're inside a McDonald's. You're not sailing in a Taco Bell. Like, cruise ships are still luxurious, just in a different way. It's all different types. It's all different types. Oh, we're having good... Oh, the music has come to a stop. How dare you, music? There we go. By the way, have you heard Queen Mary might open up again later this month? I kind of lost track of Queen Mary. I was really pissed off to hear that they... Like, yo, we're going to destroy our lifeboats. Does anybody want the lifeboats? Oh, I'll take a lifeboat. Okay, well, you got to prove that you can look after it. I'll try. Nah, it's not good enough. All right, get the chainsaw. Bang! Like, oh, fucking idiots. Long Beach, yet again, showing that they don't have a foggiest how to actually preserve and look after a historical ship. I get it. They wanted to lighten the load, so they took the lifeboats off. You have a very big car park that for the majority of lockdown was, as far as I'm aware, empty. There was no pressing urgency to cut up your lifeboats. I know they kept a handful of them, and they just destroyed everything else, but there was a zero reason to destroy anything. Just absolutely f***ing idiots. Sorry. Stay in Queen Mary room B340. Is that the haunted one? Ah, the D-deck landing. I didn't really get to explore this much today. Let's see if we can get into the kitchens behind it. Spammer sound effects are the best.
Hey, good people! Can you hear me? Are you friendly? Hello, are you friendly?
I trick people with that in Sea of Thieves sometimes. Remember back to a time period where these doors were locked and all we could do but was look through these windows going, oh, imagine getting to explore in there. And then, in a future demo, they opened up the doors, but they put the chairs across the room so we could kind of go no further than here. And I was like, oh my god, I can nearly touch it. And now we in. Now we in. I'll be over there. So the Father Brown photograph showing this room, like it'd be basically here, right? More or less from this spot right here. You guys know the Father Brown photo, the only photo from Titanic's bakery, dining saloon. The chair barricades were cruel. I'm not here for toll. I would sell all my organs to dive on Titanic. You kind of need your organs. Don't sell your organs. You need them. What did you miss? Me hitting on random churn, I suppose, and drinking beer. Hey! Bum 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 bum. Yeah, the Queen Mary, sadly, it triggers me because in one hand, it does have areas of preservation, and it is great that the ship is still here. Well, it's kind of unique in that aspect. There's only a handful of ships of that time period still existing, so the fact it's still here, that's great. But I'm not going to attribute the fact the Queen Mary is still here as the door just flickered down the corridor. There's a ghost. The fact the Queen Mary is still here isn't because someone did an amazing job. It's more that people who own the ship keep getting kind of lumbered with it, and they can't just get rid of it, you know? If Walt Disney buys the thing, has good ideas, and then they'll get shot down, and he sells it, and then like buyer after buyer after buyer, they all buy the ship, and they have plans to do good things with it, and no one can ever come through with their plans. But you can't just like cut the ship up, like they're stuck with the ship. So the ship persists because you can't just get rid of it now. Like it's here forever. Well, until it breaks. It's here forever until it breaks. Yeah, what's going on out of these windows? It's like a starfield out there. You seeing that? That was a bit trippy, that was. I used to be friends with Bill Sauder, and he used to be the curator on the Queen Mary, like back in, the 70s or 80s, I forget when, and, you know, he's a very, very, very intelligent, informed, maritime historical person, and when he was let go, they replaced him, he told me, they replaced him literally with the janitor. They took this museum-trained expert and replaced him with someone who pushes a broom around. And they did that, he speculated at the time, they did that because Bill Sauder, you know, the owners, they kept being like, we want to destroy this room, we want to like break up these props, we want to throw out this old furniture. And Bill would always be like, no, you can't do that, that's a historical thing, you can't destroy that, it's history. So he speculated they had him replaced by the janitor because the janitor didn't have a fucking clue what he was doing. So when owners were like, yo, we want to break these things, janitor were like, oh, go get a bucket, bruv. Yeah, let's go. Do I still talk to GameHog? Me and Ed Templar of GameHog, we're still friends. He's very much living his life and living my life, but we are still friends to this day. I could DM him right now, and I know that he would welcome me with warm heart and open arms. While I've transitioned from YouTube to Twitch, and live streaming on Twitch has become my main thing. For Ed, he still does the occasional YouTube upload, but Ed transitioned into voice acting and hosting. So if you guys are into Yu-Gi-Oh! And if you've been watching the Yu-Gi-Oh! Championships of recent, Ed's been hosting that in France. He's the voice of Ed's World. He's, I think, Tom on Ed's World. He is the voice for some characters on some of the shows from Mashed or Smashed. I'm not sure what they're called. But yeah, he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. And I support him all the way. The passengers in the forward sea deck cabins must have enjoyed watching football through the portholes on the night of April 14th. Yes, yes, yes. Bill Sauder's moments in that one documentary where he talks about the scent of the perfume was very powerful. I should stress, me and Bill aren't friends anymore. He very ceremoniously cut me out of his life. And that sucked and it hurt, but it is what it is. That was a long time ago, and I've moved on with my life. But I'm not one to hold grudges or to remain bitter for life. Like, oh, he scorned me. No, Bill Sauder's an amazing dude. Bill Sauder has a heart of gold. As long as you don't fall on his bad side, he has an absolute heart of gold. Very loving and very caring. He doesn't show it sometimes, but he does mean it. He's an amazing human being, and I'm really thankful for the years that we had together. There was even a time where he was getting busy with documentaries and stuff, and he kind of wanted an assistant. And while he never directly asked me to come out to America, he definitely hinted at the suggestion of me coming to America and working for him. I didn't. Plot twist and spoilers, I didn't. Bill is he's very passionate in many things in life. And politics is one of them things as well. And we're not going to get into politics because I don't care who you vote for, who you like, what your politics are. I don't care because we all live our lives, we all do our thing. Your beliefs are your beliefs, your views are your views. You're welcome to them. I'm not going to change them. I'm not going to attack them. But Bill was not a fan that I didn't like Donald Trump, and so for that matter, we could no longer be friends. And I thought that was very narrow-minded and petty of him. Like Alexi Blank, for example. Like I don't know what Alexi's political leaning is or anything like that, nor do I care. but we could vote and believe in completely two different things, and it wouldn't interfere with my friendship with the other person. Friendship transcends politics. But that's just how I am. What's up, Voidek? There's like some rainbow RBG going on with the side of these doors. Voidek is another long-time friend of the Spamily. Voidek, I just randomly went live on YouTube. This was not planned or premeditated. It just happened. And we're just having a big old vibe right now. There's no structure. There's no anything. Subtitles. We're just big vibing. And just talking. Dylan the Autobot, hi there. Harry's Hamburgers, said Spammals. Nice to see you doing Titanic again. Did you watch the new Titanic remaster? I did. I went to the cinema. You think I was going to miss the cinema? Yeah, for the 25th anniversary of the movie, they put Titanic back in the cinemas again. You're dang right I went to watch it. Had a lovely time. My cinema, it was annoying. It sounded a bit quiet. Like, I kind of felt like I wanted to scream, like, turn it up. Hey, this is new. But no, I enjoyed it. I loved watching it again in the cinema. It's a great cinema experience. If you never did see it in the cinema, then you should take every opportunity you can to catch it in the cinema. You having fun? Yeah, I'm literally vibing. We did a video on this. This is a brand new demo that came out just a couple of hours ago. I had an early access copy of it, so I got a video done. There's lots of hype for this demo, and I just thought it'd be nice to come out live, and we're just going to vibe, have a nice little catch-up and a talk, an opportunity for people to ask questions and get a direct answer straight away and stuff like that. We have sang a couple of sea shanties because some people were absolutely lovely and donated some money. I went to see Titanic in the cinema with the bestie, had many snacks. I forgot how flashy some scenes, Scott, since I never saw it on the big screen before. Do you not like the flashy scenes? Or do you mean when the lady got her boobies out? Not that kind of flashing, is it? Okay. Not a big fan of the movie, although I wish I'd gone to see it, the remaster. It's a spectacle. It's cool to have the big booming sound of the surround sound of the ship breaking up and stuff. It's an experience. By the way, because people are probably coming in who wasn't here at the start. Hang on, let me grab that link real quick. So, for people that just came in recently and wasn't here at the very beginning. There you go. Titanic is back on the main channel along with Stormworks and other ship-related content like that. The horror games and the indie variety games, I'm still going to produce those, but they're now going to be posted on a new channel called Spammals Extra. Now, we're pushing for 1,000 subscribers to help get us signed back up again with the YouTube partner program. It'd mean the world to me if you could please click that link in the chat right there. We are at 657 subscribers. If we get it to 700 by the end of the night, that'd be huge. So please, if you haven't already, subscribe to my second channel, Spammals Extra. All of the old videos are already migrated over there, and new indie horror games, and just variety games in general, they'll be posted there. Titanic and Stormworks and stuff will be on the other side. You can pin that at the top of the chat, but if I pin it, it just gets standard. But if I take moments to highlight it and talk about it, then we can make a bigger spotlight on it. So I'm going to refresh, so it's at 657. Is it going to go up? Oh. It went from 657 to 663.
Yay.
Thank you very much, everybody, for getting involved with that. Thank you very much. It's probably not going to move. I'm going to refresh it a second time. Oh. We're at 664. It went up again. Spammers, I'm going to go sleep because it's nearly midnight. See ya. It is, yeah, 10 to midnight, but it's Friday night. We set the world on fire and we do all that goodness. Right, where are we going, boys? Where are we dropping? So does anybody else think how the swimming pool in this build of the demo, this is the most inviting depiction of the swimming pool I have ever experienced? What do I mean by that? Like, if you see the photographs, it kind of looks a bit kind of cold and dull. If you see the video, it especially looks quite dark and dull. In all other demos I've played, it's always, you know, been pleasant enough, but it's never ever been what I would deem inviting. But this, I think it's the water being all very tropical looking. But this, I actually feel a somewhat warm glow from this. And that water, this, we want to bomb in. Oh yes, a reminder, there's no audio in this game. There's no splashing, there's no water sound, there's no sound effects in this game. So I spoke to Derek about that, because I thought, this must be a bug. Surely this... Oh, that is so cool. Hang on. We're going to pick up what I was saying a second ago. So, the swimming pool, it's not a flat level bottom. It's slightly deeper at one end than the other. So what happens is it pumps in seawater, because it's a seawater pool. Pumps in the water there, and then it drains it out from the bottom down here. But this must be an Unreal Engine 5 thing. Yeah, because up here, we're above, we're below. But when we're down here, we just hit that point where we're in between, and this line appears, breaking the surface and the undersurface. That's so cool. I've not seen that in Unreal before. That's really cool. Yeah, I was starting to record. There was no audio. And I was like, this is weird. So I was on the horn to Derek. Derek! Fix your shit! He's like, no, that's how it is. Like, we haven't got a sound guy currently out for this project. It's like, what? But he did say, when the Steam version of Project 401 comes, they will have the correct audio set up and ready. It's just, during the demos, that there's no audio for now. That's what I see when having my eyes partially underwater. The royal family? I care not for the royal family. Harry and Meghan Markle, fucking idiots. The king, an idiot. But yeah, this is the best swimming pool experience I've seen in a Titanic game. Like, this is hecking chill being under the water here. Like, this is a thing I legit like doing in swimming pools. Like, you know, I like to swim my laps. You go forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards. You swim your laps. Another thing I like to do is you'll sit here and you go like, and you'll kick off the wall, and I like swim to the very bottom of the pool, and I'll swim all the way to the other side, touch the wall, boop, and then come up. That's kind of how I like to play around in the swimming pools. But when I get kind of all tired from swimming and I want to take a little break, I normally go into the corner. So in modern ocean liner swimming pools, there'll be like you got a metal bar there, right? So imagine 3 metal bars kind of at the water's surface. And that's like the overflow for the pool, so the water will filter away and then can get cleaned and put back in again. And there's bars there. So I'd normally get into the corner and kind of hang into the bars and just kind of just vibe like this. And sometimes I'll just push myself under the waves and just vibe like that and then come back up again. I love being underwater. That sensation of you got this big, loud world, and then all of a sudden, and then you just have this kind of muted underwater world. It's lovely. It's so relaxing and chill. Speaking of relaxing and chill, I mean, oh, that's cool. Ooh. The light is really hitting those portholes. Oh yeah, have to go submarine mode and swimming along the bottom. If you can get the turn in and go back, even better. Well, the swimming pool on Ventura is pretty long. I can only go one length. I can't do double length. I just love floating in pools. I do float like a duck, so it's easy. Well, Ventura has a glass retractable roof, and when it's closed, the pool, especially in the evening, the pool doesn't get that busy. And so if you are alone in the pool, one thing I like to do on Ventura, I didn't think of doing this. Like, I spoke about this earlier. Put yourself into positions where you don't normally see things. Yes, on Ventura, you just lay on your back and you just let yourself gently kind of float around. And I can see myself in the reflection of the ceiling. And so I know, like, when I'm about to boop into the edge of the pool and stuff like that, and you'll just float around. And of course, on an ocean liner, and a cruise ship for that matter, like, the ocean outside, like, you feel that in the swimming pool. The water isn't dead still, kind of like this. You feel the swell. The Titanic by the Irish Rovers. Noted for now, Liam. I will not play it just now, but I'll consider it for the future, my friend. Yearly Gymnast, 98. Welcome on in, my friend. Hi. I actually bought one of those full-scale scuba masks, so I can stay underwater as long as possible, as long as the spout is above water. Yeah, the spout is above water. I got a cheap little knockoff GoPro, and I had fun messing on with that in the swimming pool. Obviously, I only used it when it was empty. I didn't use other people in the pool. We did a vlog series on the YouTube channel called Super Bad Vlogs, and there's a vlog that has me swimming around with the GoPro kind of thing. It's quite disappointing the swimming pool of the Titanic was never used. Well, it was used by the nurses, but not by a paying customer, yes. One of the few rooms that remained decorated. Obviously, they went into war service, came out of war service, started to be fitted, well, started to get fitted out again, and then put back into war service. I believe the swimming pool remained fully decorated. They didn't, well, it's quite a Spartan room in general, but I believe it was still fully decorated when it went back out again. We're getting at the pool. We've been in the pool too long. Avoy, you wrecking legend. Spammals makes his Goldie return to YouTube. Hey, don't get too comfortable with this. Like, this is a random one-off live stream. If you want to see me live, come to Twitch. I'm there 5 days a week live. This is honestly a purely spontaneous little bit of fun. A little bit of fun. It's not to say that I won't ever do this again, but it just for sure is not planned. I'm using an Xbox controller now to try and get some smoother camera pans for your fine selves. So you don't need me to tell you. You know this already. The Turkish bath. The whole facility is all about different temperatures and cooling, and oh my god, Jill Kalia's here. Hi, Jill. Hope doing okay, Jill. Yeah, you don't need me to tell you how the Turkish bath is all about different cooling. Like, you get hotter, well, you start hot and you get cooler and cooler and cooler, and then you jump in the swimming pool at the very end. Or is it you start cool and you get hotter, 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 and then you jump in the pool at the end? I figure out which direction you go. What was the Turkish baths? Well, it's a suite of rooms. It's a thermal experience. It's a thermal experience. What's your Twitch name? I'm Spammals, literally everywhere. My name is Spammals. Spam, what was that back there? Where? I don't know where that was. That could have been a couple of seconds ago. Goes from hot to cold? Roger that. There you go. You know, so jump in a hot sauna, get super, super hot, and you come into another room, and it'll temporarily get cooler and cooler, and then it ends with the plunge bath. Spammals live. It's Spammals live from the 2023 Comeback Special. Hi. So not David Smith. No, it's not David Smith, no. Yes, let's head to the boiler rooms. This is a good shout. Let us go to the boiler rooms. We're still holding 97 concurrent viewers. That's pretty dope. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate that. We've been streaming for a couple of hours now. Oh my gosh. Time flies when you're on the Titanic. Prime Guy 98, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. How did you come up with the name Spammals? Oh, that's a long story to do with World of Warcraft and my band. But I see you there, Caleb Lord. And Ice Monster 360, I see you there too, dude. Bepsy Hepsy Bat! Hey, Spam Spam! I had no idea you were live, just was watching your video. It wasn't planned. I just happened to go live. It was a completely spontaneous thing. Random Shun, like putting your things together, it's just whoa. What am I missing out here? Wait, what? What we're doing with our fingers? Sean, where are your fingers? Stop it! Makes your hands feel so weird. What are you and History Bird doing? Stop it! Just had a nostalgic moment when I was younger in the bath and saw my fingers like that. Oh, you're in the water too long and your fingers get all pruned up. Oh, I see how it is. Hey, Spammy. What's up, Charles? Do you like Titanic history, etc.? Of course I do. Of course I bleed and do. Which non-first class area of Titanic is your favourite? Never really thought about it. Second class has some pretty dope areas. You're calling me rude? I'm gonna be telling you off in the DMs later, lady. I turn into Granny when swimming for too long. That just means you're having fun. Right, this is one of my favourite sea shanties. We're going to put a sea shanty on as we make our way to the boiler rooms. It's called Bonnie Ship the Diamonds. By the Longest Johns.
The Diamond is a ship, my lads, for the Davis Strait we're bound. The key it is all garnished with bonny lasses around. Captain Thompson gives the orders to sail the ocean wide. Oh, and the sun it never sets, my lads. No darkness stills the sky. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale.
What's up, Linda Garrett? Welcome on in. I love a banger.
Along the quay of Peterhead, the lasses stand around, with shawls all pulled around them and their salt is running down. Well, don't you wait, my bonny lass, for you'll be left behind. For the rose will bloom on Greenland's ice before we change our mind. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale.
Banana shake.
Here's a health to the resolution.
Hey!
Like wise the Eliza Swan. 3 cheers for the battler of Montrose and the Diamond Ship of Fame. We wear the trousers of the white and jackets of the blue. And when we get back to Peterhead, I'll have sweethearts anew. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale. It will be bright both day and night when Greenland lads come hame. A ship full up with all my lads and money to our name. We'll make the cradles for to rock and the blankets for to tear. And every lass in Peterhead sing hush-a-bye, my dear. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale. For it's cheer up, me lads, let your hearts never fail. For the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes a-fishing for the whale.
The longest Johns, everybody. Bonnie ship the diamonds. Somebody mentioned the Okay, we'll take a break from the sea shanties for a minute there, but Frog Monster, thank you for the £5 dono there, you absolute legend, you. Spammals, you are amazing. I love your short streams. They are so entertaining. Have a great night. The Frog Monster. Thank you for the £5, you legends. You're a great singer? I'm not. Sea shanties are magical. Everybody can sing a sea shanty. Doesn't matter if you can sing or not. Everyone can sing along. That's what makes them so great. Dustin, welcome on in. Can you play the Shanty Portsmouth? I haven't got that one, sorry to say. Haven't got that one. I would love to get one of these original blankets. That would be lovely. So yeah, we're in third class. We're in the aft of the ship right now. Things are getting a lot less lovely. A lot less lovely. I haven't really taken the time to explore back here, but you can really see the Dear God. It's really interesting. The YouTube alert's like a good 5 minutes late. Thank you, Frog Monster, once again. You can really see the contouring of the ship as we're in the stern section here. I find it really iconic and symbolic. I mentioned it in the video from today. Yeah, just this really wide stairwell, 4 sets of stairs. You know, there was expecting a lot of passengers going up and down this, quite a lot. And then, as the daylight flooded in, we stood outside and took a deep breath. I don't know what to say. So I'm a small ass. I can't really see over the bulwark very easily. Can I climb on that? So I haven't tried breaking the game yet. I'm gonna try and do that another time. It's always fun looking for bugs and kind of clipping errors and stuff. The ocean looks fantastic in this demo. I love your singing, Spam. And I love your face. Mwah! Worship the Ashes is one of the sings. The song is the one I can sing flawless. Nice. The planks and the cargo hatches look straight out of Roblox a second. These shanties are giving me an Age of Sails vibes. They're good shanties. Nothing but the best. This really gives you an idea of how destroyed the stern section actually is. Yeah. Like, there's a reason why they don't really want to penetrate the stern section. Well, one, the fact how destroyed it is. It's a very, very hazardous location to try to explore. And for what purpose? It's very utilitarian down here. You're not going to get fancy pants, ornate decorations, or works of art, or special things. You're just gonna get your basic bish this. Like, do you really want to risk your ROV for a basic room like this? It's basically a prison cell. And I'm sure there are some notable areas that would be quite dope to see. For myself, I would love for them to get into the steering gear room. You got, oh, there's even a smoky atmosphere in here. You seeing this? The encoding on the stream maybe isn't showing it, but there's like a cloud of smoke flying over this room. That's dope. Got spittoons on the floor. Artwork on the walls. Oh, there's even a cigarette here. Lit. Yeah, the smoking room. And on the other side, we've got the lounge. Obviously, the lounge. The general room. They had a piano, but there was no one to play it. You would play it yourself. You know, you made your own entertainment. In isolation like this, you can think to yourself, yeah, this is a chill, nice and relaxing place. But like, this is like the only public room. So you got like 700 third-class passengers kind of cramming out on here or out in there. Like, it's busy. It's a busy room. Now, at the back of this room, there's a door here. And I want to see behind it. Because behind it is the steering gear. I'm going to whip up some deck plans for you a second to show you what I'm talking about. So you get a nice view while I Alt-Tab out. There you go. There you go. Nice view while I tab around. Have you noticed the rails on the well deck look like they can be removed? Do you know anything about this? Give me a moment, my friend. Give me 1 minute. I hate smokers. I don't smoke. I'm just overweight. If I ever get a mansion, I'm going to recreate some of the rooms from Titanic. Oh, 100%. I'm right there with you. If I was ever a multi-millionaire, you're dang right, I'm going to be recreating parts of the ship's interiors, you know? So there you go, there's the steering gear. So we were just in the third class general room here. And you got the door at the back. And then that leads to this. This is the steering gear. So you know, directly beneath this, that circle there is the rudder stock. You know, this controls the rudder. Now obviously this is controlled by the bridge and stuff like that. But you can control it from up here. You can activate it and control it from here. And in case of like a complete and total disaster, there are pulleys in here, I imagine. In theory, you could control it from inside this room. I don't really know how you'd go around doing it, but point being is that you have points of redundancy. If absolute worst case scenario happens, you could, in theory, control the rudder from just this room. Ooh, deck plans. Yeah, Derek, when Derek sent me over this demo, he sent me over that deck plan so to show me what rooms were available and what ones were not. Where'd you get these deck plans out? Ash, as I was just saying, when Derek from Vintage Digital Revival sent me this demo to record on, he sent me that deck plan to show me the areas available for filming and stuff. I don't know if they'll be publicly releasing a copy of that or not. I don't know. It's quite a high-res map. Okay, the real question. 1 second. Going down. Okay, right, so look at this. So the question is, from Hard A Larboard. Have you noticed the rails on the well deck? They look like they can be removed. Do you know anything about this? So are you talking about this? These rails, those beams up there? If they're what you're referring to? So they are removable. Obviously, this is when loading cargo and stuff like that. This is a very big pit to fall. And so for safety measures, when you're done loading and stuff like that, you can then drop these beams into position. and then put these planks of wood down just to kind of make the area a bit more safe. I mean, they still don't want you walking on there, but it just makes the area a tad more safe. I mean, the rails on the sides where you can look over the side. Oh, yeah, I believe parts of this well deck can be removed. Or not. I don't remember. That looks like a door handle. I believe some parts of this can be removed to get bigger swing access in and out and stuff. Yes, they are removable. Hello, brick ships. I just listened to the what star shanty you were until you were gone. Nice, nice, nice. Put some dials and equipment on there. Right, I'm gonna start to wrap this up. We're not done quite yet. So let's head to one final place. I know we've kind of missed second class, and I apologize for that. I guess if you want to see some second class, check out today's video. But we're going to travel forwards back down Scotland Road. Do you think the notice signs on the stern were red or black? In my head, I see them as red. I don't know why they were black. Red would normally stand out as more of an important, like, warning and danger sign. Are there any second-class cabins in a demo? I don't know. I can't remember if I saw one earlier or not. There's not? Okay, well, there you go. So my immortalization is no more. I have a photograph of myself. I believe it used to be there. Because you used to be able to come up here and you could like see a silhouette of a shadow man stood behind this door. But I still have my immortalization in the Avocado restaurant. To be fair, everyone's photographs have been removed. That's just a thing that was removed. Can we visit the captain? Captain's busy in the lounge. So one thing I was honestly not expecting today that completely blew me away. You can see my reaction in the video from today. Because, you know, I've come down to the boiler room and, I mean, that's hecking awesome. Hecking awesome. And, like, the coal textures look fantastic. The textures are just insane. But I kind of pushed myself into a coal bunker just for the meme of it going, where's the Rubaiyat book at, you know? And then, like, all of a sudden, what the frick, I'm inside, you know? I was not expecting to climb inside a coal bunker. You can't climb the ladders. But that's insane, right? That's pretty amazing. Wasn't expecting that. So you got a fireman's escape. That's a long, long ladder. The fourth funnel isn't fake. It has purpose and use. Just because it's not connected to a boiler doesn't mean it doesn't have a function. Ooh. Awesome place for a murder. I don't know about you guys, but it freaks me out walking between the boilers. There's not a lot of coal on the floor over here. And this was a great attention to detail. Again, you see this in today's video. The coal bunker fire. Oh my god. See, they've been digging out this coal bunker. That's why this one's practically empty compared to the others. The fourth funnel functioned as exhaust, as a ventilator, servicing the kitchens, the first-class smoking room, multiple fireplaces. Like I said, just because it's not connected to a boiler doesn't mean it hasn't got a service. I still to this day find this room really weird. Titanic is a very boxy ship. There's a lot of boxes, right angles. Having this curved roof like this is just such an out of place feeling on this ship. So welcome to the bow of the ship, everybody. The backroom corridor. Loads of cargo. It's a bit of a maze. Wonder if there's anything hidden in here. What the frick? What the frick? Wait, what's the reference of this? Guys, can someone explain to me what the reference of this is? Why is there a pirate's treasure chest full of pirate gold and gems and emeralds? I don't know what this is referencing. Sea of Thieves in orange. Well, no, that's a bit of a fair stretch. There's no Sea of Thieves kind of markings on it. Ah, good. It looks like they packed all my snacks on board. Let me ask Derek real quick. Where's my Discord gone? Is the Sea of Thieves live stream still underway, by the way? Yeah, what on earth? Who dare steal the treasure from the Flying Dutchman? Boo! I'm cold calling Derek and he didn't take the call. He's on stream still. He's with James just now on the main stream. Okay. I didn't realize Honor and Glory is still streaming. He's a bit busy just now. I'll take a screenshot and send it to him instead. Can you send a Discord link so I can join? Not just now. The Discord is going to get a revamp and a relaunch of sorts. So don't worry about joining the Discord just yet. When it's ready, we shall relaunch it with fresh codes. Okay. No one really talks in there who are in there just now, so you're not missing anything. I promise you. I need to kind of go and scrub all the Discord links out of YouTube because they're all out of date and broken. The whole tidy up needs to happen. I like the idea of harassing Derek while he's talking on the mainstream. Okay, well, as soon as I find out what the reference of this is, I'll let you guys know, because it feels entirely out of place. And the reason I said, like, I wonder if there's any secrets down here, because in all honesty, like, this feels like kind of blink and you miss it kind of paths. Because look, like, that's really skinny, really skinny. It isn't super obvious you can get around there. And it's hidden behind these big boxes. Titanic Voyage RPG. Take phase 1 for the Spammals channel and server. Spammals Titanic Voyage. Listen, I've played like... Listen! So rude. My friend, I've played so many Titanic games and experiences and community things over the years. Like Titanic Voyage, it sounds like the Bob Ballard, like 1996, no, 1995 or whatever, like PC software programming thing. But I can't is that Titanic Voyager? I can't remember for sure. I can't remember for sure. Okay, so Derek said the pirate's treasure chest. He said, this was a Kyle thing. I honestly forgot. So, I guess we've got to harass Kyle. I've not seen the car in my current exploration of the game. I'm not really sure we can get into the cargo hold it's in. Oh. Oh, I've not been in here before. Okay. Clever Sausages Anonymous. Who can tell me what room we're in, okay? I'll give you a hint. It's so weird how it's painted red. I imagine this will be an anti-fouling red as a way to kind of try to preserve the iron. It's the chain locker. Ah! Yes, anchor chain, everybody. That'll go pretty deep down. You can see kind of on the other side how deep that side goes. But just imagine how heavy all that chainage is. And, you know, like, this is... These rooms that we are exploring. Like, these chains, they're there, right now. Right now. Out there, in the middle of the North Atlantic. 2.5 miles down. Completely flooded. covered in water. God knows if the iron is kind of like... Wow, here's the thing, like the iron of the chains, maybe they have kind of molded together into a big iron ore deposit of sorts. But if this is anti-fouling paint, then this room could be really like intact in a sense of like not much build-up of life and stuff like that. I don't know. But this is still out there, and it is still heavy. It doesn't stop being heavy. So at some point, whatever's holding that weight back, as that thing degrades and rots away and loses its structural integrity, this weight, it will start moving. What an unexpected find. Oh, but that would suck. Imagine this is your bed. Your head is literally here. You're sleeping as you come into harbour. So you're there just... And then you hear... As the chain is like falling up and down. You'd be like... Monsters! Carl's disappeared and he's not replying to DMs. Okay. This feels like we're in a jailhouse, you know? Behind bars looking at all the different floors. Isn't that a sight? You ain't sleeping. Good alarm. Is that a sink? Is that a toilet? I gotta go. The chain locker jump scare. So we extensively looked at this room on the video today. Hatchway cover here. We can't go up there, sadly. You got a storeroomy thing here. Just lots of stuff stored in here. Nothing of any significance. You can't go down, but we can see down. Right, so you got a little engine here, a little steam engine. Just a small boy. What this does is, as you can see from these gears here, you got these, well, gears. So these two big spindles here, these are the windlasses up above. And these will pull up or lower down the anchor chain. And then these two over here are connected to the capstans above. The big spinny mushroom capstans. This big old drum here is the auxiliary anchor chain. It's not a chain, but you know, it's a high tension cable. Oh, I can step through the cable. That's interesting. Oh, I can get right up to the peak. I don't think I should be here, but I am. It's the vagina of the Titanic. I'm sorry if there's youngsters present. So, yeah, and I went into detail on the live stream how you would hook that up there, connect it to the anchor, and then put the anchor on the crane, swing it overboard, and then bob's your uncle, fanny's your aunt, you have yourself an auxiliary anchor. But I think people don't really realize... Oh my god, Spammals, I'm sorry. I don't think people realize how the capstans are steam-powered. Tittle seat. Wow, Spammals. So you got some more here. Classy as ever. Why? Oh my god. You were all thinking it. Don't make me to be the bad guy. You were all thinking it. So there's that little hatchway that I said we can't climb up. So there's the two capstans on the left and the right. And then there's the windlasses right there. With the anchor chain wrapping around them. You like the new channel logo? Thank you very much. Our friend Sayuta made it for us, and she did a fantastic job. And then there's some more windlass capstans there. It's funny, they don't appear like they would rotate, but they do. The telephone, the bell, the hole. Kiavara, good night to you, my friend. Okay, the treasure chest. Kyle says, oh, that was just me being silly and wanting to hide treasure. There was no specific reference. But there you have it. Your boy Spammals brings you the hard-hitting facts. Yes. Titanic looking majestic. Wait a second, that's the name of another White Star Line ship. Go for a swim in the pool. We already had a swim earlier. I've already had a dried my clothes off and got dressed again. I don't want to get wet again. Feeny, hello there. Why, hello there, Feeny. Okay, friends, a lot more people have maybe come in since we started, so for one final time this evening. In case you weren't aware, Titanic and Stormworks content is coming back to the main channel, and I'm moving our horror games and our indie kind of variety games onto a second channel called Spammals Extra. I'm trying to get Spammals Extra into the YouTube partner program. Got to get 1,000 subs and some watch hours. I'm not worried about the watch hours just now, but those 1,000 subs are going to be a tricky thing to get. So I need your help, my friends. If you haven't yet, could you please do me a solid? Can you do me the biggest of favors? Could you go to Spammals Extra and hit that subscribe button for me? It would really make my life a lot happier and nicer if you could. We are currently at 687 subs. I don't know, we're 23. If my it's a bit late for math. I'm getting tired, but I think my math will make that 23 subs away from 700. No, only 13 subs away from 700. 13 subs away from 700. So I'm going to give it a couple of minutes. I'm going to hit that refresh button. See if we can maybe make it happen tonight. Can I go check out some cabins? We're done. What's up, Diego Barbosa? Go check the good friend Carlson in the C73. We're going to be wrapping up the stream momentarily. I'm just hanging out in the crow's nest because it's a lovely view. Yeah, the maths. I was actually failing the maths. Okay, let's see. And hit the refresh button. Did we get the final 13? Well, not the final 13, but 700 would be a solid ending point for the day. I love Firewatch. Caliblord. Firewatch is one of those games where I wish I could forget I played it so I could play it again. Because it's just a magical, amazing game. Oh, we're so close. 694. We're 6 subs away from 700. 6 more subs. Is there 6 people out there today who hasn't followed the second channel yet? Sorry, my commentary is starting to fall apart because I am getting big sleepies. Is there not 6 people? Is there 6 people out there who could do an absolute solid for your boy Spammals? If you've enjoyed yourself today, if you are hyped for Titanic returning to the channel, could you do this one little thing for me? This one itty bitty little thing for me. Stray is my game like that. Wipe the memory. I want to play it fresh. Man, I loved Stray. I was big sad at the end of Stray. Happy sad, but sad sad. Any icebergs yet? Because I'm back. What's up, Nyan Cat? No icebergs yet, but I've not been paying attention. I wish it had Titanic ship selling to drive. I done it, but I did it days ago. Doubtfully, if you're getting tired, you and me both, my friend. You and me both. I'm about to wrap this up. I was going to hit refresh. See if we can muster 6 more people up. Here we go. 698. We're 2 people away. 2 people away. Can we make it happen? Sound the alarm. Can we get 2 more people?
2 more people?
Anthony Jerome, welcome back, my friends. Why have I dropped the face camera? My life is incredibly busy. Live streaming 5 days a week and trying to make content and trying to do other things outside of that has left me with very, very, very little free time. And so dropping the face camera here on the main channel means that I can produce the content faster. And in some instances, it makes more sense. Like whenever I'd film in Stormworks, I'd have to speed up the gameplay because the ships we typically would play would be so large, the game would be running at like 10 frames per second. And it was really awkward to commentate over because I'd have to commentate and then wait a minute because I know in my head I'm going to turn that minute and crunch it into like 10 seconds. It just makes sense. I can produce content faster, more relaxed. Should be able to get you the stuff out better. But Spammals Extra will still have face camera. Horror games are still going to have face camera and stuff. It's just the main channel that's going to drop the face camera. Here we go. Refreshing. Here we go. 705!
Yay.
Thank you all so very much for helping get that alt channel, second channel. I'm not accustomed to having second channels. Thank you so very much for helping push the subscriber count closer to our goal. It's not going to be an overnight thing. I'm really happy, like in the 24 hours or so that we launched the second channel, it's gone from 1 subscriber to 705. That's a really good, strong show of support. Thank you very much. Even when we get to 1,000, even when we reach 1,000 subscribers, that's not the finish line. I need to also start uploading videos and get them rolling out, because we also, in addition, we need to have 30,000 watch hours a month. A year, I think. So it's going to take a little minute for that auto to climb up. But that might sound intimidating, 30,000 watch hours. As long as you're uploading, you should get there. The subscribers is the more trickier of the two. And of course, being a part of the YouTube partner program, it's a game changer. You need to be in the partner program. If you want your videos to be kind of recommended correctly and stuff like that, and any chance of any algorithmic success, yeah, you need to be trusted in the eyes of YouTube and inside their partner program. I'll go to this Crow's Nest. So, best of luck. Be sure to check it out sometime. Thank you very much, Anthony. I do heckin' appreciate that.
Kind friends and companions, come join me in rhyme. Come lift up your voices and chorus with mine. Come lift up your voices, all grief to refrain. For we may or might never or meet here again. Here's a health to the company and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may or might never all meet here again.
Good night, Musket. We are indeed wrapping up.
Here's a health to the dear lass that I love so well. For her style and her beauty, sure none can excel. There's a smile on her countenance as she sits on my knee. There's no man in this wide world as happy as me. Here's a health to the company and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may or might never all meet here again. Our ship lies at anchor, she's ready to dock. I wished her safe landing without any shock. If ever I should meet you by land or by sea, and I will always remember your kindness to me. Here's a health to the company and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may or might never all meet here again. Here's a health to the company and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may or might never all meet here again.
Longest Johns, everybody. Thank you all so very much for hanging out this evening. It's been an absolutely wonderful blast from the past coming back to YouTube. I don't know when I'll be back. This was entirely spontaneous and it was lovely. So maybe we should keep it a spontaneous, lovely thing. Yeah? Maybe. Thank you for the donations earlier. Thank you for being heckin' amazing. Thank you for supporting Spammals Extra. Thank you for checking out today's video and for sharing it with the friends and all of that jazz. Have yourself an amazing weekend, whatever you're getting up to. Make sure pizza is involved because you all heckin' deserve some pizza. I'll be back on the Twitch on Monday. I don't know what I'm doing, but stuff will be happening Monday. Most likely Sea of Thieves. I don't know when the next YouTube video will be, but I promise not to keep you waiting too long. Okie dokies. Until next time, my friends, I love your faces. Burn Mr. Banana Shakes. And good night, everybody. Bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye.